Hello, today I will be taking you through loading and transforming data. This follows on from the previous video connecting to data sources where we have loaded a table in using data flows. We went to the transform window rather than loading in the table, and I have already brought in a date table. It is best practice to use a date table with your fact table, as measures work more seamlessly with a date relationship set up. We will go through how to remove columns. If you want to select multiple columns, hold down the Control key and then select the required columns. You can select here Remove Columns, or you have the option to remove other columns. So you could keep your selected ones and remove all of the other ones. For this step, I want to remove these columns. Now we are going to go through how to filter by a date. So to filter by a date, we can select the column here with the drop down and go to Date Filters. Here we want to scroll down to After. So our fact table is set to start from the 1st of April 2023. So it would be good practice to do the same for our date table. And then select OK. You can also do a custom filter, which might be useful. So if you select back on the filter icon here, go to Date Filters and then scroll down to Custom Filter. So we can have it where it's advanced. So the date is after or equal to April 23, and the date is before or equal to, and then select on the calendar and you can select today, then press OK. Now for the next transformation, we are going to add a column. For this one, we are going to add a start of month column based on the date. So we already have our date column selected. So here we would go to column from examples and select from selection. Now if we double click in the cell here, we do have the option start of the month from date. So double click on there and then click, and you will see it has populated with the start of the month from the date. Then select OK. Now we will take you through how to change a data type. So I'm going to head back to our fact table, and if we select on the local person identifier here, we can change this data type by going to Home, and up here data type, it is currently a whole number, whereas that's not needed for an ID. It is absolutely fine to be a text. So here we have now changed it to a text. As you can see, the symbol here shows ABC, which means that's a text column. To filter by a value, you select the column, make sure it's selected, select the drop down, and then we have text filters. So there's many options here, but we're going to do equals. And then you can select the drop down and just select a number, or you can select advanced and then you would enter the number here. Once you are finished, you can select OK. Now this will give you the record just for this ID. Any applied steps show in the applied step section. As we mentioned before in the previous video, you can just select the cross next to it, or you can edit it by selecting the cog. For this one, I'm just going to cross this one out. Now we will go through how to add a conditional column. So if we would like to add a conditional column, you would select Add Column, and here Conditional Column. This will open up a pop-up window. You can name it here. So this will be for our CCG name. Now in the drop down, you would select LA code, and then if it equals 10R, then it is Portsmouth. And if it equals 10K, then it is Fareham and Gosport. You can also add an else clause, so for all of the other values we would like it to be named other. Then select OK. Now the table has a conditional column that defines 2 CCGs and has named the other remaining CCGs as other. So we have an option to see the code of all of our applied steps here in the advanced editor. So this is Power Query M formula language. So this shows you each applied step, such as where we've got our data from, the workspace ID, the table name, and all of the applied steps. So if you want to change the name or something, you can do it in the advanced editor if you know the language. Otherwise, you can still carry on using the applied steps.